Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the Happy Heathen. This video, I like to cover the topic of depression. A lot of this country is depressed as hell. We all have something biting us in the ass, so to speak. Mine stems from alcohol. Well, I don't drink anymore, at least for now. And anger management issues. Here's an example of how I deal with my depression. This is the mighty Droog, fiendish dog, destroyer of worlds, eater of the spaghetti monster, and the peer of beds. Naughty little bitch. I make a difference in her life, so she makes a difference in mine. Moments with her helps me get through the day. That plus a lot of good music. I'm not talking about no Justin Bieber. That is fucking ear rape. Real music. Music that fucking grabs your soul, so to speak. For me, that is Blue October, Mendelssohn, Johann Mendelssohn. It's classical music. Beatles, Long and Winding Road. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I think it bears worth repeating. Moments like that help me get through the day. Moments like Rod Thomas has said is when we really live. Little Wonders. Oh, I fucking love that song. Help me realize I can get over some shit. If you're in the grips of depression, like I said, I don't want to be trying to have some horrible person, nightmare, child molesting freak who feel better about themselves, but for everyone else, if you're in the grips of depression, take an inventory, a serious moral inventory. And if you do that, realize chances are better than good. You're not bad. And if you're not bad, you're just grips of depression. It's just nothing it's nothing that you deserve, not necessarily. Me, I kind of deserve a lot of what I feel sometimes. I have a long history of anger management and drinking. But I am not completely worthless. Or even marginally, sometimes. I can still make a positive impact on the world and those around me, those in my life. That helps get me through the day. Those are the moments that help me get through the day. The fact that I can do some good is all the reason for me to do good whenever possible. And the best good possible is one you don't even get the credit for. The small things can make a difference. I'm not saying everyone go out and become a superhero or become a fireman or a policeman. That's good if you can do it, and then if you can do it, you probably should, but no, not everyone has it in them to do that. Getting out of depression is like losing weight. Small steps. Example what I mean by how even the smallest thing can change the world. There was a show years and years and years ago that made a hell of an impact on me. It demonstrated what I'm talking about. It was called The Day the Universe Changed. And it explained the minute details that led to greater things, that led to greater things, that led to greater things, and led to what we have now. For example, in New Jersey, I forget when, like I said, this was years ago. If you can find the show, watch it. Early on, before the nuclear age started, there was a professor in a university. He steps out to go to the bathroom. It was after hours. He had a bunch of equations up on the blackboard. Janitor comes in. Figures, professor's gone. Let's clean the blackboard. In the middle of wiping the blackboard clean, professor comes in and screams, "Stop! You're ruining my work." And what was left on the blackboard eventually led to nuclear power. The equations that was left, the changes the janitor made, accident. And now we have nuclear power. The smallest thing can make a difference. If you can make a small change in someone's life, if you can be the best person you possibly can to someone who's going through a lot of shit, that can make a difference to them. That could be their one moment that gets them through the day, or it gets them through the next hour. And we desperately need that in this world. One of the finest moments. It was weird, but cool as hell. I was walking downtown once. Lady was just out of a crowd, comes up to me, hugs me. I said, "Darling, in a half hour I'm going to have to ask you to stop." She smiles, and there's actually a tear going down her face, and she says, "Thank you." I said, "Okay, glad to be there." She walks away, and I realized she was looking at my shirt. It was a shirt I got from donating blood. I donate blood whenever I possibly can. Each blood donation helps saves 3 lives. I know a lot of people are rolling their eyes saying, "Oh, what the hell does one donation makes? Hospitals always have blood." Well, if no one donated, would hospitals have blood? That's my counter. And secondly, some blood is more rare than other blood. Mine, for example, I'm O negative, which means I'm pretty much good for the majority of the population. Plus, my blood, I never contracted. There's this disease, not a disease, it's a virus, I guess, called CMV. It's like the common cold, basically, but it stays in the blood. I never contracted that. So my blood is good for newborn babies and cancer patients, because given people with weakened immune systems, blood that has CMV virus in there makes them worse. I've helped save over 400 people. And whoever that Whoever, the woman who did that to me is out there in the world watching this. Thank you. That was one precious moment. Now, I need to ask a favor of whoever's watching this video. If you are in the grips of depression, after this video is over, I need you to look in the mirror and be that moment for me. Realize that you can make a difference, that life can be better. It's like a weight loss program. You can't, or like an exercise program, you just can't take on everything at once and make voila, in 5 seconds, depression's gone. This is not a, it's like the old joke was Prozac. Prozac gives people the ability to get off of Prozac. No. If you're in the grips of depression, I need you to realize that you are a good person, that you can make a difference. And if you do that, you can be that one moment for me. And know that in this moment right now, I have more faith in you than anyone has ever had in a 2,000-year-old book that's meaningless. I have more faith in you than church. Because you put those who put their faith in an absurdity will eventually have it blow back on them. And then, do they blame themselves? No. I mean, do they blame God? No. They blame themselves. They always go, oh, if I've just been a better worshiper, if I've just been a better person, God would have done this for me. No, you got to do this for yourself. You got to realize life can get better. You got to work on it yourself. When you put your faith into a third party and thinking that they're going to make your life change, that's never going to happen. You have to make your life change. I need you to realize that. I need you to realize you are worthy of love. And be that moment for me today. Please. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Please. Till next time.